Naomi Osaka in tears. Konnichiwa. We're going to talk the match and what's to come for Osaka. As always, this coverage is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use to Fair Dealing and the Digital Millennium Act. The first set was a blockbuster set. That's right, guys. Popcorn thriller, as it would go to a first set tiebreak. And Osaka would take it, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Against Paula Badosa, French Open first round. Now, guys, is it me or has Osaka had some really, really tough first round slam matchups? Let's go back to, I don't know, we can even go back to a couple years ago. I mean, let's start at the French Open a couple years ago. Amanda Anisimova, first round matchup, French Open, eliminated in the first round. Later that year, I brought you guys coverage at the U.S. Open. That's right. We're talking about the 22 season before the baby. Danielle Collins in the first round matchup. She lost that. That's right. A lot of first round exits for Osaka in these slams lately. What is up? How about last year at the Australian Open? Caroline Garcia in the first round, eliminated. Now, she would go to France, bonjour, comment allez-vous? She would go to France later that year and beat Bronzetti and make it out of the first round, but then she'd lose to Iga in a match she should have won, had the opportunity to serve it out, and if I'm not mistaken, she had match point in that game, didn't she? Refresh my memory. I'm pretty sure she had match point against Iga's Swiatek, and then Iga just went nutty. She didn't make it out of the second round, right, in the 24 season. However, at SW19, after taking out Diane Perry, she lost to Emma Navarro in the second round. She'd go to the U.S. Open, where she'd have Yelena Ostapenko. She'd make it out of the first round, but lose to Karolina Muchova. This year, ladies and gentlemen, Australia. Again, Caroline Garcia in the first round, and Osaka would make the joke, we're becoming best friends, right? Because they're playing each other so many times. And here, fast forward, 25 season, Paula Badosa in the first round matchup. Is it me or has Osaka just had some really tough first round matchups? Listen, I think at the height of her career, walking away from the sport, it was tough because she was the highest earning player. You could say she was the face of tennis. And I think looking at her draws in these slams, I think the message is clear. Her dad said it best: if you look, you're a tennis player, play tennis. And I think the message is clear from how hard her draws are is, look, if you're back, prove it. And she would win the first set here, but the second set, a huge drop-off in productivity. And that, you can say, was the match. Now, Osaka was very animated and pumped up in this match, guys. But the drop-off from set to set is really why she lost this match. She'd win 75% of her first serves in the first set, 36% of Paula's first and second serves in the first set, but the second set, only 54% win rate on the first serve. She lost 75% of her second serves, and really only one opportunity to break Badosa in that second set. She had 3 in the first set, while giving Badosa 3 opportunities to break her. The third set, Osaka would get really emotional, and look, the outfits are becoming a thing. We love the outfits. We love how classy Osaka is, and that's always going to be. That's never going to change. But very emotional, getting down, yelling, slamming the racket. We like the emotion, and I think Patrick would say it best, let the emotion out. You don't want it bottled up. You don't want it to come and, disrupt you later. Let it out, move on. But classy Paula Badosa, ladies and gentlemen. She'd win the third and final set, take the match, 4 aces. I think the serve is what got Paula Badosa through this match. It really, really failed Osaka when she needed it the most. Only 1 ace in the third set. Paula Badosa had 4. Badosa would win 69% of her first serves in the third set. Osaka would lose 60% of her second serves. Badosa, look, Osaka kept the pressure in that third set. She did have 5 breakpoint opportunities, but like that match with Iga Swiatek a couple years ago here, or should I say last year, she could not get the job done. And that really was the difference maker, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right. 5 opportunities to break in the third set. Osaka only converted on 1 of them. Paula Badosa 2 for 2 in break points. And that's the match. Now, I did feel Badosa was very classy. She celebrated here And then she realized, oh, there's someone on the other side of the net that's not so happy. Let me show a mature face. Let me show respect because everyone loves Osaka. So she had a quick moment to celebrate, turned around, she saw Osaka, and look, a very, very beautiful message. Good match. Best of luck. Now, what are my thoughts about Osaka in the post-match interview? She's emotional, she's crying. It's very simple. I do feel that her draws are hard, but again, she's got to get her ranking. She's got to improve on her ranking, right? So she can get back inside at least the top 20, top 10. So it will make things a little bit easier. I mean, right now she's ranked 49th on the World Tour, former number one, of course. But I think she's got to improve her ranking. But even still, I do think her draws are a bit hard. You know, those matchups with Caroline Garcia, even outside of her ranking, it's just they're not likely. So in terms of her being emotional, we love that about her. Even go back to that win against Serena Williams at the U.S. Open. She's always been emotional, and we love that she's a classy woman. Show your emotions, don't hold back. You know, I think in this world of entertainment and media and just everything just having instant gratification, I think people are losing their emotion. They're losing themselves. And we love to see Osaka be emotional. That's who she is. I think she's a classy lady. We're always going to love that about her. But again, I say it all the time. When you show emotion, it means you're alive. It means you're living. You're experiencing the human experience, right? In this physical plane. It's good to be emotional. And we love that about her. And Osaka, look, you could retire today, you're still a Hall of Famer. Just continue to work because I say it all the time. It's so tough to leave the sport and come back and return to a high level. The game is so ever evolving. It's so fast. It's changing. It's going to take time. She's got obligations off the court. She's still one of the highest earning players. She's a mother now, right? She's got a beautiful relationship with Corday. Just continue to work, Osaka. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You can't win them all. And the fact is, you're a hardcore baby. You said it yourself. You're playing Paula Badosa, one of the best clay players on tour. This is her playground. I think you played amazing. And really the difference maker in this match is just one break. It's one shot, literally. Nothing to be ashamed of. And we love that she's emotional. For the people that say, hey, she cries too much, I say she's alive. She's experiencing the human experience. And we want to see that emotion because we know she's a great, classy lady and she feels it. She wears her heart on her sleeve. And that's what makes her unique. That's what makes her classy. That's what makes her special. And that's what we want to see. So have no shame in the tears. You can't win them all, Osaka. We support you here. Keep striving. And let's get ready for grass season. What do you guys think? Comment below.